Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. We are in Jolly Roger's Lagoon, and we need to split up because there is one thing that we can do with Kazooie here. And if we take Kazooie, you will of course remember the Tip-Top who couldn't hatch his own egg that we didn't actually talk to when we first saw him. We are going to go hatch his egg now that we can hatch eggs. And so, just so you guys can see the dialogue, I'll talk to him first. Wow, we're really low on health. Anyway, we will walk over here and let's talk to him. And he is going to say that he doesn't know what to do because he was going to ask what the problem is. And he is going to say that his baby is 32 weeks late. Well, I'm pretty sure it might just be dead by then. And he is a reptile, not a bird, and he can't hatch eggs because he can't incubate them because evidently reptiles can't incubate their eggs, which I think zoologically is incorrect. But anyway, we are going to hatch it for him, being that we are a bird, and in fact we are a dragon. Anyway, we will hatch it, and that baby looks perfectly fine for being 32 weeks late. Things should be dead by now. But anyway, he is on his back and he can't move. And so, what now? And he's going to ask us to help him. And so what we gotta do is hit him. And so when we hit him, he will roll over and start crawling towards the water. And Tip-Top is going to give us a Jiggy that he found in the sand as a reward. And is going to go into that water, and we are going to watch his baby go into that water. Oh, look how cute it is. It can't even walk. It has those little flippers. Anyway, that egg will stay there for some reason, but we have attained the Jiggy that we need, and I don't believe there's any more in between we can do. I'm pretty sure we finished all the levels prior to starting the next one. So we are going to go and start Grunty Industries. And we're probably not going to get very far in it. This one will probably actually take quite a few videos, possibly more than Pterodactyl Land, as crazy as that sounds. But this is probably I wouldn't say my least favorite level, because I like the level itself, but I find it very challenging and quite confusing. But we will make it through, and I will try not to make myself look like an idiot, but I know I will on multiple occasions. So we are going to go to the Wasteland because we have yet to unlock the Quagmire, and the Wasteland is the closest area in the Isle of Hags to it. There is no egg upgrade in the Quagmire. We have already gotten all the egg upgrades, so nothing new from jam jars in the Isle of Hags. But the Quagmire, I believe, yeah, I think it's up here. There's actually another level in the Wasteland that you either can't get to or can't do something with, but if we take these springy step shoes and take them over here, now that we've learned them, we can go up here and grab onto the ledge and go on through where the digger went on through. And up in here we are going to arrive in the Quagmire, and you can see the spot where it hit, and there's a silo for us to unlock. There's actually quite a lot to do in the Quagmire itself. There's stuff up there to get, but we need the claw clamber boots that we do not have yet. And as you can see, that is where the digger went, up there, but we can't do anything about it right now. So we are going to go towards the level. I believe there's either a Jinjo or a Minjo on top of the entrance, and quite frankly I can't remember which it is. So we're gonna go check it out, but I'm pretty sure it's a Minjo. But just to be safe, we will check it out. Yeah, and it has to be a Minjo because it's green, and we've already completed the green family. So anyway, we are going to enter the Grunty Industries now. Not the Quagmire. We were already in the Quagmire. So yeah, that is the entrance to the main building, but we can't do anything with it yet. These are the main enemies. Yeah, I mean they're pretty much useless. And there's quite a lot to do on the outside. All this muck that you see can damage you, much like the piranha water from Bubblegloop Swamp. There's a grip grab ledge there that I should have grabbed. but I didn't. This will only damage you some of the time. I think it's less so than the stuff in Pterodactyl Land, but possibly more so than the Piranha Water. I don't know. Up here you will find a battery. We can't do anything with it yet though, because we need the doors open. So we are going to keep going and end up over here. Well, we're actually going to end up in the muck, and then we are going to end up over here and use this grip grab ledge to move along. And there's one of these things that has made its nest in the side of a brick wall. Not sure quite how it did that, but I don't know. I don't understand the species of the Banjo-Kazooie world. There's a signpost here that'll probably tell us something about the train station. Okay, no, he's going to tell us about batteries. The train switch, I believe, is actually on the other side of the level, but it is on the outside, because that is the only way to get to the inside. So we're going to move over here, trying desperately not to die on the way. There's a switch here, but we can't really do anything with it yet. We need to split up and use a move we don't have. I believe these are the new boots. Yeah, those are claw climber boots. We can't use those either. Those stairs will take us to a door that is locked as of currently. And so, I believe the train switch is actually up here. And it should be over here. Nope, there's a Minjo though that I'm going to set on fire for its sins. And we're going to keep moving around. I'm not entirely sure where the train switch went. I really hope it's not above the entrance to the whole level, because I'm going to be really mad if it is. This does evidently absolutely nothing. Crap. I think it's probably going to be exactly where I really hope it isn't. And I'm going to die soon, and probably before... Nope, I can't make it back. Alright, we're going to kill this guy. And I really don't know what happened to that train switch. We might have to activate it somehow, but I'm not sure. Let's see, because I'm pretty sure it's not up there. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to make myself look foolish, but I look very foolish. And I really don't know where it is, so we're going to keep moving. If I don't find it in a second or so, we are going to cut some footage until we do find it. I have a quick idea of where it might possibly be. And it might possibly just be, and it is. Well, that sucks. It's right down here. We just completely jumped right over it. So there's the train switch. I wasted about a good 2.5 minutes of your time, and that will open up the doors to the Grunty Industries train station. And that's all we can do for now in this level, so we must leave and go back to where we left the train, which would be Pterodactyl Land. Yes, we are going back this soon, but not for anything of much importance other than getting in this level. And I'm going to take some damage, and I don't want to take any more damage, so we are going to walk up here and keep going. I really want to know how I lost all that life so fast. But anyway, there is life abound in multiple places, so if we leave, there will in fact be some life right there, if we can kill it. And I keep forgetting that the roll doesn't actually... Hey, no, burn it. Okay, we're going to burn that, and it's not going to give us any health, and I'm going to be mad. We're going to keep moving, because I do not like the idea of wasting any more time. And go into the silo, please, and to the wasteland. We now have so many silos that we have to actually scroll to get to them all. The Quagmire's the last silo, though, so we are 1 over the screen limit, which, in my opinion, is kind of stupid. But we are going to move on, and I'm thinking about possibly going and talking to Jam Jars just to get my health completely filled up. Yeah, that's a nice thing. Don't ever hesitate to do that. If you see a Jam Jars hutch and you are low on health, make sure to go talk to him. And I think I'm actually going to do that just to be sure, because once we get into Grunty Industries, I don't want to be sent to the beginning or back to the train station anyway, as I'm prone to taking damage in this level. I really don't want to die, and I believe I've only died on screen like 2 or 3 times in this LP. Anyway, he is going to explain us again how these springy step shoes work, but I'm going to ignore him and just ask him for health, and he will give it to me, and we are going to go into the train station. and use the train to get to the next level just in time for us to not really have enough time to do anything else. But I digress. There's that Banjo. It has once again changed colors, and the train is still just sitting here, wasting evidently a lot of diesel fuel, as you can see, because it is emitting exhaust fumes, which must mean it's burning coal, even though it's not running or not moving. So we are going to stand on the really small go pad, and we are going to go to Grunty Industries. That little face that you see there representing Grunty Industries is not the boss of Grunty Industries. It is the PA system that will do a lot of announcing, as it were. But that is not the boss. And in fact, the boss of Grunty Industries I have never actually taken on. So when I do take him on in multiple videos from now, it will in fact be a blind run of him. Although I do know how to defeat him, I just have never actually attempted it. But anyway, we have arrived in Grunty's Industries, and we are now inside the building. So now that we are inside the building, we must go find the switch to open the front door, so we don't have to ride the train in every time. And in fact, if you... there's no way to actually get it so that you can never enter Grunty Industries, because if you die in here, you're going to get transported back to the train station, and you can't really get transported out and still have the train here, therefore making it inaccessible to use. But anyway, enough of my rambling of not making much sense. We're going to go over here, and there's a crate to break, and a shock jump pad, and a rafter that we missed. We're going to try that again, and we're going to jump right over it. And 64 gravity and mechanics. And I probably should have just stayed grip grabbing it. But anyway, what this will do is it'll get us to an empty honeycomb, if we can make it. So yeah, this is easy to miss. You can easily just walk right out of the train station and never come back and never notice that you've missed it. But up here we are going to enter into a room, and you see those cameras. They will make a really annoying alarm sound if you go into their view, and they will shoot enemies out of that little tube you see in the middle of the room. Basically, you are a breach of security, and if they catch you, they're going to attempt to kill you with those enemies. I believe the enemies can only be defeated with grenade eggs, although I'm not sure. It's easier just to avoid them, really. And those cameras do respawn, so every time you enter a room, make sure to check for them. If, I know, this is the main room, there's none in here. So there is, I believe, one move to learn, no, 2 moves to learn in this level, and one of them is actually right up here. Oh, come on, get up there. And we can't get up there. Isn't that just wonderful? So we're going to go around the long way and do some other things on our way. Yeah, we're almost out of time here, which is kind of unfortunate because we didn't get much done. We are going to go over here, and I can't do anything with that. I can't do anything with him. He is going to tell us that his overalls are really, really, really dirty. This is one of those sort of series quests in this level. There are, I believe, 5 of those bunnies that have really dirty overalls, and you have to get them clean. We will be worrying about that much, much, much later. And in fact, I believe... Okay, that's just claw climber boots. Anyway, this is the door, and in order to open it, we need both Banjo and Kazooie to step on the switches. And luckily, there is a breakup pad over here, split up pad. And so that is what we're going to do to end out the video, is to open the front door, and we will learn the move that is there in the beginning of the next video. But yes, this is Ragged and Kazooie, as I showed in the last video. Yeah, she has a lot more floating ability than regular Kazooie does, and there's a good chance I won't be changing back to regular Kazooie anytime during this LP. And just to taunt us, they actually put a warp point behind the door. So when you open the door, a warp point becomes available to warp to the inside of the building. And it's really, really stupid. But anyway, we are almost completely out of time, so this is going to be the end of the video, and I thank you guys for watching.